Welcome to my YouTube channel PassBuzz. Today I am taking the discussion about that there are 10 competitive exams in India, the topmost. So I'm just taking them one by one, and this is important for the students as well as for the parents, because they decide in the beginning how should they prepare for their future. So when you are aware about the topics, about the competitive exams, you can make your preparation in that order. So first of all, the topmost exam is UPSC exam, which is Union Public Service Commission, and here this is civil services exam. And in this exam, every year we have many lakhs, like at least 25 lakh candidates appear for these exams. And this is like for IAS, IPS and other civil services exams. You can say the candidates, they appear for the exams. So here this exam constitute of prelims and the mains and followed by the interview. So the first of all, you have to qualify for the prelims exam, then you qualify for the mains exam. Moving to next is the second is AIIMS PG exams. So AIIMS postgraduate exam is the toughest medical exam in all you can say all the medical exams, and here there are 25% seats are unreserved and 75% are reserved. So that includes for the students of the AIIMS also, those who have done their undergraduation from AIIMS. So the seats are reserved for those students also and for the other categories as well. Now here this exam is conducted twice in a year by the institute, and there are 124 seats in total. Next exam is CAT exams. This is for the Top Management Institute and it is conducted by IIM. And this exam is basically it includes reasoning based questions and the aptitude. But the candidate is tested in these areas. And basic purpose is that the candidate should be able to cover the questions in less time, and he should be able to maximize, he should be able to score maximum. Next is we have IIT JEE Mains, which is a fourth exam, and this exam is basically for the engineering students. The students who opt for the non-medical branch, they appear for IIT JEE Mains. And every year lakhs of the students, like 10 lakh, more than 10 lakh students, they appear for the exams. And here also there are two categories. Those who qualify for the JEE Mains, if they qualify, let's say this year 9 lakh students have appeared in month of January, and this year also we had 7.5 lakh students, those who appeared, and qualified students are around 2,45,000. So now they are qualified for the advance, and then after once they qualify the advance, they will be selected for the IIT's college, and those who have qualified in JEE Mains, they can apply for the NIT's college. And the thing is, here the exam is also quite tough, and this is followed by the written test, and there is no interview. There is a counseling session which is conducted by the JOSHA. After that, I'll take other 6 competitive exams. Okay, so at number 5, we have IES, that is Indian Engineering Services, and this is toughest exam like civil services. The only difference is this is for technical entry. Those who are engineering, they apply for this exam, and in this exam constitute of it's objective type paper. It has got aptitude test and the technical paper also. Then after this objective paper, there is a technical paper also, sort of subjective. And moving to next is NDA exam. NDA exam is appeared like the children, those who passed out from class 12, they appear for NDA exam, and this is basically for joining the armed forces. And in this, there we have the aptitude test, we have the reasoning test, and first once it is qualified, the candidate appears for the physical fitness test. That is also mandatory for qualifying this exam. And here after qualification, once the candidate qualifies, he can go for army, he can go for navy, he can go for the air force, depending on the choice also and depending on the ranking also, how well he qualifies the exam, whatever the merit he scored in the merit. Next is CLAT exam. CLAT is basically for the law colleges, the student, those who aspire to be the lawyer, those who want to pursue law in their forthcoming studies, in their further studies, they go for the CLAT exams. And this is for the topmost colleges in India. There are only 4,500 seats, though this ranking is also taken by the private institute. Like for JEE Mains also, there are many private institute, like there is BITSAT and there is VIT. They also consider JEE Main ranking for the admission in their colleges. So likewise for the CLAT also, the private institute, they consider this ranking. Next is about CA, that is the Chartered Accountant. This exam, this is the, it is, you can say it is highly respected exam which is considered, and it is the toughest exam, and only the 8% of the candidate are able to qualify this exam, and this constitutes 7 subjects which are supposed to be qualified. The candidate needs to be qualified in all 7 subjects. 9th exam is NET exam, that is National Eligibility Test, and what is the purpose or what the candidate does after qualifying this exam? He can go for the research, he can do PhD, and he gets a monthly stipend from the government. That is the, you can say it's support from the government side, it's a morale boost from the government side, and he can, after that, once he does his PhD, he can go for the lecturership also in colleges. He can become the lecturer. And here this exam is conducted in 83 subjects, 83 different subjects this exam is conducted. The last is RRB, which is Railway Recruitment Board, and this exam is comparatively simple, but there are 25 million people, those who appear for this paper, because of the facility, or you can say because of the facilities, or because of the services, or because of the other perks which comes with this job. So I hope I'm clear. I could justify in giving a highlight about the 10 competitive exams which are held in India and which are considered as a very high pedestal. That is taken by all of us. So I hope you like the video, and do share it and subscribe to my channel, and keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.